Somewhere in rural China, you can find a mountainous town that is straight out of the American West. It has over 3,000 homes with decked out American interiors. It's crazy how much this living room feels like a log cabin in Wyoming. A lovely square with American churches, cowboy statues, and American cars. Didn't expect to see a Tesla charger here. And you can even find sizzling steaks on the menu. A nice rare steak. This town aims to be an exact replica of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, my favorite small town in America and where I like to spend the 4th of July. The fireworks started! But China's bizarre replica is actually one of the country's 6 copycat towns, an effort to showcase exotic travel experiences that appeal to the wealthy Chinese who are seeking a luxury lifestyle. But do people actually live in Jackson Hole, or is it a failed ghost town? And despite the growing tension between the US and China, is it true that people here are actually idolizing the American dream? I'm flying halfway across the world to find out. Welcome! Joining me on this adventure is Rachel, an American who's been living and working in China for the past 9 years. She speaks Mandarin quite well and has traveled extensively around China, so she offers a unique perspective on its culture. Both of us share a common mission to understand why China is obsessed with modeling fake towns after iconic foreign cities. But this one, called Jackson Hole, hits home a little deeper. Our drive is just 2 hours northwest of Beijing, and it takes us through beautiful mountain ranges with the Great Wall of China snaking around them. But when we finally arrive at the resort gate, the guard refuses entry. Did we just get denied entrance?
Let me just call my friend. Is there any way the guy that you know will be able to help us to just come inside? Yeah, so my friend, he has a contact inside who works at a hotel, and he's gonna call the guy inside.
We're Americans and we want to...
We're Americans.
Thank you to Rachel's friend.
We're going in.
The guard's like, okay, these 2 Americans can pass. But I am curious to see what we're gonna find. Is it gonna be cool or a bust? We shall find out. We have a nice display of art here on the wall, vehicles shoved into the wall, and then these like screens and keyboards. Really weird. As we explore the town, I'm excited to experience the Chinese version of Wyoming. The real Jackson Hole is famous for its stunning mountains and world-class skiing. This replica city aims to capture the charm of the original with its wooden lodges and Old West vibe. Right away, I'm scanning for the nearest saloon, expecting square dancing, beer clinking, and a big crowd. But in reality, so Rachel and I are in the main square here, and we're the only ones in the main square.
It's quiet. Like,
how does it make you feel?
Eerily quiet. You just hear the birds chirping.
But it's really nice though.
It's peaceful though. It's not too scary or anything. I think it's just a really off-season time for this place.
I think at night it would be kind of scary. It says Jackson Hole, Wild West. Here you have a cowgirl with boots on holding a mic. Over here you have a lovely church that is just perfect with a candy cane in the front lawn. A little gimmicky, but cool. So where are the tourists? And what about the people who supposedly live here? Right now it's just the 2 of us and it's eerily quiet. So we knock on some doors to see if there's anyone around to speak to. Nothing's open. Is he coming?
Oh, hi, 你好，你好，你们开门吗？门前走。Oh, okay.
Okay.
谢谢你，谢谢你。好嘞。That's
Let's
really
try.
nice.
This place, 100%, it's 110%.
110%.
No, this one's definitely not open. How could it be an American town with no American food? 24-hour open on the sign.
But it says that they're open.
Closed. Wine and grill room, that one's closed too. Someone's got to say something about that huge medical plaza.
We want to go to the American town to
Right.
go look at the Psychosomatic Medicine Museum.
Just then, we spot our first local, and I'm shocked to discover that he speaks perfect English.
Can you tell us about this building? What is this?
It was supposed to be serving the whole community here for like healthcare and all that kind of stuff. And then during the pandemic, it just closed because like all the communities closed.
Do you know who like built Jackson Hole, China?
It was just a developer.
Oh, it wasn't the government.
No, it wasn't developed.
But like no one lives here, so I don't know. Was it a bad investment?
Actually, all the houses are sold out, and each house is worth around like 10 million RMB.
Each house is about $1 million.
Yeah.
And it's sold out.
It's sold out.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But
It was sold out in a week.
we've been here for 4 hours and I've seen a total of 5 to 10 residents walking around. So it's empty.
Basically, people just stay in a house because it's hot outside.
But all the shops are closed in the main square. So
Usually, like residents here are from Beijing and they work in the city, and they during the weekend they just come out.
So it's like a resort town.
It's more like a weekend and holiday vacation kind of thing.
It's cooler.
Do you like America?
I do as a country.
Okay.
I don't agree like with everything
Yeah.
that America has, like gun control, like drugs,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that, and, you know, safety. And it's just like everyday life.
So you wouldn't move back to America to live there? You're like just college education and I'm done.
Colleges are pretty good. I would say like elite education is pretty good in America, but other than that, like living wise is better here.
Dude, you're a legend. Thank you.
Thank
Seriously.
you.
So helpful.
So nice to meet
I appreciate you, man. Even though it's American here, you still got China flag waving proud. Just as a reminder that we are, in fact, in China. My friends Yes Theory came to China and did a story on this Paris replica town in China, which is fascinating. And that's what gave me the inspiration to Google more. And not only did I find this one, there's one called Hallstatt that's a replica of the town in Austria. There's one called London Town. There's a German town. It's so interesting that in China they just build these replicas. They have the power and the funds to do so. And of course, enough people to come visit, or kind of. On the side of the street we have corn, literally corn, that was planted here to resemble America. Didn't expect to see a Tesla charger here anywhere in China. Look at this house, like the presentation of it, the flowers, it's perfect.
The feeling's like I'm in America.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
until I see this guy roll up. I'm like, okay, we're definitely in China.
Almost.
What draws you to China that you stayed for 9 years?
I think it's just so different than the culture and the place that I grew up. I'm from Texas, from the States, and yeehaw! There's so many things that I loved about living there and growing up there, but once I had the opportunity to come and live in China for 1 year, it kind of drew me in because it was so different, the culture, the people, the language. The longer I stayed here, the more I was like, wow, the more I don't know actually, and the longer I wanted to stay to travel and experience more.
So being here, what is it like as an American for you?
Oh, it's so much strange in a way to see this kind of style of architecture, the American feeling atmosphere as well, because I haven't seen any places like this in China before.
I have a lot of respect for Rachel's love of China, but with only each other to talk to, I'm starting to miss the point of visiting Jackson Hole. What is there to do around here? We're heading to a hotel to check if there's anyone to meet or any more context to get. I literally had the same thing in my house growing up, and it's still in my house. That's weird. Makes me feel like I'm home. Ni hao. How are you? Trying to figure out if there's anything in town. Thankfully, Rachel speaks Mandarin.
She's saying that like today there's no activities. I was trying to ask because it looked like there may be organized activities sometimes.
Is it because it's too hot?
Okay.
Are there any?
I think it's a good idea actually. She says the coffee shop over there, and there's a Lao band like a boss who maybe can introduce the place better.
Come in, we are open. Hello.
Hi.
This cafe is super cool and hipster. It's like old retro vibes. If this cafe was anywhere in the world, I'd be inside of it. It's that cool. But ironically, we are in the middle of nowhere. There's all this like antique stuff in here. I don't know if it's, oh, it is American. Look, Florida. You got a friend in Liberty. We have all the license plates. Kansas, corny.
No.
Go for it, Minnesota. Hog Wild.
Hog Wild, Arkansas, represent.
She went to college in Arkansas. That's pretty cool.
What's your name? 你叫什么名字？
Shudi.
You have cool style. I like your style.
很帅，很酷。
This is my first time using Alipay. It's how you buy things in China. Apparently everything. Last time I was here, they used cash before COVID. Now it's QR codes. We got a cute little sippy cup here, like on the little baby. See if it's any good. And we got a heart here on the lid. Coconut iced coffee. Pretty good. Very good. Thank you so much.
Oh, 谢谢你，谢谢。Thank you.
Gave it to us for free?
Yeah, that's really nice.
What happened?
The driver just texted me. He said that the car has a puncture in the tire, and he needs to repair it. Oh my gosh, are we gonna get stranded in this town?
Are we gonna get stranded?
Yeah, in America it's fine.
Are you okay?
Oh no.
It's literally like 100 degrees outside here. It's super hot. We came in the middle of summer.
This feels like a classic American thing though, you know, like a road trip, car breaks down, you know?
So right. We're just kind of meandering around. There's horse statues. Yeah, America. So there are a few residents here just walking around. We're trying to figure out who else is living here because it feels like a ghost town, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty empty on the streets.
Our friend Shudi offered to take us around in his car. He's already got music bumping in here. Nice car. Ni hao. You live here? Nothing. Nada. Okay, we stopped at his friend's house because he said we can go inside and check it out, so we're here. Oh, I like your shirt.
Wow.
Hi. Nice to meet you. How are you? Ni hao. Last year, I went to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Really nice.
我以前去过几次那个贝林斯。
He
Okay.
said he's been to Montana, and I was asking him, like, do they look the same? He's like, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Like the street looks similar. He invited us in his house. Let's go. It says welcome. No joke, this actually feels like I'm in Wyoming or anywhere in like rural America. It's like just the way these like the brick houses are, you know, these are fake bricks, but they make it feel real.
Whoa, 好漂亮.
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
This is super nice.
Wow.
This is super nice out here. Wow.
Welcome.
It is so crazy how American these rooms feel. Like these like log cabins, there's like old records and CDs, the pictures, even the chairs and the lamp feels American. It's so crazy that we're in the middle of nowhere, China. I came here thinking that it would be American, but I thought it would feel really fake and staged. This is real. It's crazy. Is this interesting for you to see this?
Yes, I've never seen somebody like in a Chinese home, this many different international CDs, records, books in English. That's so crazy. Yo.
It's like anyone's grandfather in the US would be collecting CDs, DVDs, records. You got the TV in front of the fireplace. You got the bison over here. It is nostalgic. This is like 12 years old mouse. He's got an iMac right here. Very, very nice American invention.
All his books are in English. What? This is very rare.
How long have you lived here?
12年。
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah, wow.
The only thing you're missing
Buffalo.
is a moose head coming out of the wall.
Oh my God, they said not many people in China do that.
Beatles records on the table.
Whoa!
This your girlfriend?
The Judds. Wow.
Look at all these records right here. Old school
Hotel California.
Wyoming license plate. Hey, where did you get this one?
我的一个朋友送给我的一个卡车的。哎，对
His friend gave him from Make America.
It seems like you really idolize the American lifestyle and people in this community want to feel like they're in America. Why is that?
因为是这样，因为我平常工作啊也。
So he's saying I think he really enjoys it. He's traveled a lot. And so I asked how many times he's been to America. And he said like 70 or 80 times.
70 times? What's your favorite place in America?
旧金山 San Francisco。
Oh, San Francisco.
附近的那个。
Why was Jackson Hole, China originally built?
是这样，因为呢，中国呢就是改革开放以后发展的速度比较快。
So he's saying like in other places in China, like we were talking about, there's places like that are built to look European or German or French, and that they were like, why don't we make an American style place? It's kind of like what I was thinking about, that a lot of Chinese people may not have the opportunity to travel abroad, and this is a cool way that they get to integrate and learn about another culture and to engage with it when maybe they don't have the time, the money, something like that to travel abroad. This is a way that it brings another country to them.
Conceived by a Chinese property developer in 2004, this community was built in collaboration with a designer from Oregon. In Mandarin Chinese, the name literally translates to Hometown USA. It was marketed not only as an escape from the city life of Beijing, but from China as a whole. In 2015, Chinese state media criticized Jackson Hole, portraying the town as unpatriotic. But as I walk around and meet people, it is clear they can't get enough of what makes America, America. Now we have a chance to meet a new neighbor and get a tour of her house. No.
Hello. Hi.
No.
You speak English?
Not good enough. I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
It's very good. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
fine.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
you live here?
Yeah.
It's such a nice house. I feel like I'm in America right now.
You speak Chinese?
We just keep finding more people and we're going into more houses and it's getting more interesting. Wow, this is very nice. What do you think about America?
What a
ride a horse.
yeah.
Ride a horse?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think you're Mashu Ma.
对
She's like a horsemanship, like she rides horses.
来看我的。I like Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
She just said I like Kentucky.
因为我比赛在。
I also like Kentucky. This picture here, I think, is the Mayflower when Christopher Columbus discovered America. I think this is the boat that he was on, next to Kermit the Frog. All right, this kind lady invited us into her house, so let's see what we can see. Ooh, whoa. First thing I see is a pink pony. Whoa, she likes sailboats. This is cool.
And she's got saddles.
She's got the deer. That is so cool. She's got a saddle here. Oh, this is Arizona. That's my state. This flag is Arizona state flag. And there's a cactus on it. I can't believe that it's actually this realistically American. Golf. Our friend had to leave, but he gave me his hat to wear. So I'm gonna rock it for the rest of today. This is awesome. We have baseball, football, American football, volleyball, basketball, and soccer. This looks like a dresser that I would have as a kid growing up.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye, have a good day.
Bye-bye. Unfortunately, she can't join us for the horses. She said her parents are in her house and she needs to care for them. So we are heading to go find the horses with Mr. Cool over here. Horses,
Let's go.
let's go. He's telling me he's a metalhead.
My friend 好多都是 dance.
Do you like corn?
Corn. Yeah.
You know corn?
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. We will rock you.
We've entered the horse center. I think we can ride horses here or see horses. The weird thing is, it's like North Korea vibes. There's no one around here. It's really empty.
And there's no horses out right
So
now.
far, we don't see horses and there's definitely no people here.
No.
It's a little weird seeing stables here alongside an empty track for riding. It's almost as if they are preparing for huge crowds, but we are the only people here. We're awkwardly following the horse guy to see if we can find him.
We're on the horse hunt now. Like, where are the horses? Oh yeah, here we go. I can smell them.
Smell that?
I can smell them.
Whoa. That just got on my, the spit of the horse got on my face.
你饿了吗? Yeah, hi.
I do not feel like I'm in China right now, do you?
Are we in America?
Yeah, what's good? Like,
Oh my
seriously,
gosh.
there's horses?
Do you like horses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 有.
Wow, this guy's really friendly.
Yeah.
He's like inquisitive. He's like, take me out of here. It's really cool to see horses here. I would not expect to see that anywhere in China. This horse is named Lisa. Nice American name. Touring the stables shows a shared appreciation for horses in these different places. Wyoming's Jackson Hole embraces horses as a symbol of its rugged Western spirit, deeply rooted in cowboy tradition. So cool to be at a rodeo for the first time in Wyoming. Here in China, horses historically symbolize the army's power. But as I'm finding out today, there is a growing interest in equestrian sports and riding, which is one step closer to the Chinese-American dream. Quite a beautiful artificial lake here in front of these amazing houses and even these high-rise condos they have here. It seems like these are 10% filled. I don't know if in the wintertime it becomes more crowded, but here in the summer it is really, really empty and weird and freaky feelings. Do you like America?
Yeah. American feel.
How long do you live here?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah. Very enjoy because life happy 是其中之一。one not only one. Happy 还有探索，还有发现，还有感动。
America and China, the government, they're not friends. So why do they make this town American town?
Ask Orinda's boss.
I didn't get that.
He
Not
said ask Orenda's boss. He's like,
not
I don't know
ask
why
me.
He's like, I don't know why they make this town. Ask the boss.
I'm American, so I think it's really nice to see, feel a city that is American. But in China, I think Chinese people, government, they don't like America.
People is people. Government is government. Government 从某种角度来说 is homes lead Papa, Mama tell children, don't do this, don't do this. Government is the same.
We cannot end our Jackson Hole experience without trying some classic American food. Just popped into a restaurant here in Jackson Hole. We're the only ones inside. It's completely empty. There's a very nice wine rack here. Lovely fireplace. Cool ceiling. A lot of reminders that we are in China, like these little smiley face things. Very Chinese. We got our steak coming. Wow, this looks like a delicious steak. It's pretty small. You know, American portions would definitely be bigger. But we have these little carrots here. We have a little broccoli and a piece of corn. That's pretty American.
And then you got a little pepper steak
Yeah, a
sauce
little pepper
or something.
sauce. I don't know if that's what it's for, but too late. Time to give
Cut in.
this steak a try. A nice rare steak. Mmm. It's peppery. It's really tasty. A little chewy. A little too rare for me, but you know what? It's still cool to have steak in China.
Got our steak, America.
America. Corn on the cob. Really mushy. Weird. We got our Coke, but that's what it says. Chinese Coke. And even the writing in the back, the ingredients is all in Chinese. Cheers. I don't even drink Coke that much, but it's good. Thinking back on this experience is really strange. In Jackson Hole, China, it feels like America, but a much quieter version. As for the people I met, they really do love the United States, but their understanding is based on stereotypes. As an American, many things here do remind me of home, but it feels more like a giant movie set. It makes you wonder why this place exists and what it all means, but it's definitely a reminder of how cultures can blend in unexpected ways, even across continents. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week on the China series as I take you to visit the narrowest city in the world.